Alert, we have cartridges down.
Oh no, there's an emergency. We have cartridges down. Cartridges down.
Hurry up!
Good thing they called the nurse.
Game over, yeah!
Quick, quick. Resuscitation. Resuscitation. No. What if this had been a real emergency and you didn't have a retro nurse handy to help you out? Whatever would you do? Well, you should probably watch the rest of the video and find out a little bit about cartridge care. Wasn't that fun? Thanks, Game Gear, for your contribution. As always.
You're welcome, but what kind of video is this, a tramp video?
What kind of video is this? Is it this kind of video? No, it's this kind of video. Shh. Perhaps another time. Here to talk about game cartridges because even after more than 40 years, and even with the way some of y'all seemingly venerate your nostalgia and your prized shelf collections, trophies, the way some of you also worship and venerate certain Nintendo systems, I have to say I'm disappointed, and a lot of the ham-fisted dude brodery with the way you handle y'all cartridges. Clearly, too many of you have only considered the perspective of the insertor, not the insertee. So, even after all of these years, I have to perform a public service and remind some of y'all how to handle your damn cartridges. Gary Lawson would be very disappointed in a lot of y'all. We're gonna demonstrate a few examples. Sega Nomad with Truxton. Truxton. Line it up. Now this one, you have to give a little push because of the door, but it's very gentle. And just get a little scoot here, scoot there. It's in. Okay, let me take you with me for a second. Get here. Well, the old Genesis is too cool to show up properly in the light. Another cartridge. You just let gravity do most of the work. I didn't even push on that. Just a little scoot here, a little scoot there. It's in. Stay with me. Stay with me. Nintendo 64. Seen a lot of people cream their jeans over this system. Super Mario 64. Alright? Once I got through the dust flap, gravity did like 95% of that. And then a little scoot, Mario is in. Super Nintendo! Hold on, I want to do this. That eject button, it's awesome, isn't it? Super Mario World. Past the dust flap. Gently, little scoot, Mario's in. Okay. Now, to be fair, on the NES top loader, or, sorry, front loader, wrong kind of load. Not a word from the peanut gallery. Sometimes you do have to give this thing a little gusto, depending on the condition. But even then, You're not shoving it in full force like freaking Donkey Kong. I've seen some of y'all's videos. You think you're taking such great care of your items, and I've seen you take games like this, freaking shoving them in like a member of the Kong family. Stop it. It's meant for a 5-year-old to be able to do this, okay? And another thing, I can't believe, after all this time, it's up to someone like me to attempt to dispel the myth. You don't blow on the damn game cartridges. Okay, maybe there is a wild circumstance where you happen to blow on a piece of dust that was messing the connection up, and it seems like, oh, that's what fixed it. The overwhelming majority of the time, you know what's actually fixing it? When you're, like, trying multiple times to get the game to boot? Just the act of inserting it, uninstalling, reinstalling it, because that's what you're doing. This is hardware, it's not just software. The software is burned under the circuitry, but you are installing hardware. It's one of the cool things about cartridges. Just the contact between the pins and the system itself is often enough to shake loose any debris that's spoiling the connection. If that's not enough, most of the time, what do? You take something cute and innocent like a little Q-tip, you put you a little bit of dab of isopropyl alcohol, you clean the connection, and off you go. If it's already really clean, sometimes you just need a Q-tip and just kind of knock loose a little bit of dust. Okay? I cannot believe some of the things I have seen y'all do with these. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Yeah, the other cool thing about cartridges, because they're hardware, they can be enhanced. Like, look, Star Fox has the Super Effects chip, because a standard issue Super Nintendo cartridge would not have been able to do what Star Fox does. The extra hardware, it works in tandem with the Super Nintendo and delivers this experience. That wouldn't happen today, because even though ostensibly companies like Nintendo and Sony are competitors, they sure work awfully hard to keep things exactly the same, or very close to it, on the various bits of hardware. It's like, gosh, why would anyone want to innovate and, utilize this for any kind of enhancements that work, with the game system itself? I don't know, why would you want to innovate and, do something that your competition isn't? What is this, the 80s or 90s? Get out of here. Again, see how gentle I was with that? You get better results, and these things that you all claim are so precious to you, they'll last so much longer, and they'll perform better for you. Okay, Pumpkin? Can't believe that. Jerry Lawson. Rest in peace in both timelines. Yeah, not mad, just disappointed. As Game Gear watches on disapprovingly. Although approvingly of me, because I install the cartridges safely and gently into your Game Gear. Until next time.
Finish!